Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, everybody. Hopefully, you can hear me. I've been trying to figure out this platform. For some reason, it does not like my sound. And so, if you sign on and you can hear me, please let me know. Just wanted to hop up here for a minute to give out some tips just for church musicians. So if you can hear me, let me know in the chat that you can hear me and that you can hear my keys, my piano keys here. Talking about some flow tips tonight. Just some quick things you can do even if you're just beginning, even if you don't know a whole lot as far as what to play for church or at church. All right, I'm going to trust that you can hear me. So I know one person commented on the last live that they wanted to see some things in the key of F. And so we are working in the key of F tonight. Key of F only has one flat, which is B flat. So your scale from F to F, F, G, A, B flat, C, D, E, and F. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it from the perspective of a person, perhaps a worship leader, is getting ready to end a song and you're trying to figure out what to do. Okay. So let's just say they're ending the song, How Great Is Our God? And they go, how great is our God? All right. And you normally end it on the 1 or the F. What you can do as a musician so that you don't get to this awkward ending, you just sit there and then you take your key hands off and it's silence. The idea of worship is once you get them in, you need to have sound happening all the way through, no breaks. Okay. So if they're getting ready to end, you can end on the 1. But what I found is effective, especially if you feel like they want to push the worship, is that you end on the 4. So the 4 in this case is the B flat. So you say they would do how great is our God. Okay. So if you hear people doing that, they're just ending it on the 4th chord of the scale. Okay. So there's a few things you can do when you get here. If it's quieter, you can just hold that 4. You might can go up here and hit a B flat, hit a B flat here, hit a B flat here. But your goal is to keep sound going. Keep sound going. So here I've got strings, so you can do that. If it's a louder crash out end, you can do this. Okay. So all I'm doing is I'm just trembling the left hand. I'm moving back between B flats. And you can go to the other B flats as well. Okay. Now, the other thing I like to do is if I'm going in between songs and I'm ending a song, I like to hit the 4, but then I'll go up here, hit the 4, the 5, and the 4. Okay, so I'm going between B flat, C, B flat. Okay. And this is very effective where you can have things to do. All right. And when you're getting ready to land the plane, then you can go back to the 1. Okay. Now, when you land the plane and you're at the 1, you may be like, well, what do I do now? Okay. What you can do is just go between your 4 and the 5, and you could do make this lighter. So we're going to go up here. We're going to go still at the 1, but I'm going to do what we call some drop 2 methods. Okay. So say you're here. I'm going to take the A, and I'm just going to go back and forth across the scale until we're ready to start the next song. Okay. Now, it's really good to be in tune with your leaders so you know when you're feeling like they're getting ready to start the next song, because then you can start playing an introduction that goes along with that. So say you finish How Great Is Our God and you're kind of hanging out, you're up here playing some drop 2s, okay? And you feel like, okay, they're getting ready to transition. I know the next song is Waymaker. What I can do is just softly start going to the progression, just free rhythm, okay? Until they're ready to start, okay? And that may look different. If you're a person where you just keys, there's no click, no track, no nothing, then you're just waiting for them to come in. If you are in the situation where you have perhaps a click or something, then you're just waiting for them to say, hey, hit the click. And when they do that, then you just align your chord movement with that click. Okay. And then you're into the next song. Okay. So you took what you had from the first song, you drew it out, you added some just texture in between with your drop 2 chords. Okay. And then when they were ready for the next song, that's when you transition to the chords for the next song until they're ready to come in and sing. Okay. So as long as you start learning how to do that, that's going to help you not be in zones in which you don't know what to do. Okay. The easiest thing you can do to get better at this is when you're practicing at home, if you get the set before, or even if you don't have a set, you just have some songs you want to connect, what you can do is just practice going between the songs, practice transitioning keys. Do those things in your practice time because that's going to really help you be comfortable when you actually are sitting on the platform and you have to play. You don't want to figure out how to transition when you're sitting there and you know you've never have. You want to plan this out until you have certain strategies and things, certain styles that you're used to doing all the time. Then you can start trusting yourself to not necessarily have to practice transitions, but you know what to do. Okay. So that's just some quick flow tips you could do so that you're not lost in the sauce when you get up there to play, because there's nothing worse than getting up to play worship and you can't worship freely because you're not playing confidently. Okay. So you want to be able to learn these strategies so that you can play confidently and worship freely. All right. I would love to talk to some of you about what things you're looking for, what things you need help with, what you're struggling with in your plan for church. I would love to speak to you. So hit my link below, send me an email, give me a call, look at my calendar and see when I'm available. I would love to chat with you. Have launched a beta program entitled Anointed at the Keys. And so we're looking for beta members for that program. And you could be on the threshing floor of developing something that will actually be useful to church musicians, that will not just teach you chords, but will teach you how to actually play and implement strategies so that you're able to play confidently. So if that's you, I would love to hear from you and I would love to chat and see if we can connect. All right. Until next time, thank you for joining me. And I hope that you take these strategies and implement them right away. All right. Take care.